everyone, I'm Lynn with Psychic Focus at psychicfocus.blogspot.com, and today's topic is bipolar meds and how they impact emotion. So I'll go straight to the question and then follow up with my intuitive response. And the question that was sent to me says, "Hi Lynn, I really enjoyed your book," which thank you so much for that. "I have a question that I've been longing to ask. At the age of 62, and after many years of searching for answers, I finally realized I'm most likely an empath. I've fought major depression all my life, but after my last suicide attempt a little over a year ago, the meds I'm on have saved my life, but also dulled me. I finally had a diagnosis of bipolar depression, but the meds quill a lot of emotion that makes us human. I'm not saying I'm a cold bitch by any sort, but I don't feel as connected with people and their emotions. I guess that's supposed to be a good thing, but I'm not so sure. Let me know what you think. Love you." So I want to thank this person for sharing something so personal and really putting it out there. And I think this is a really important topic because a lot of people battle different types of, emotional stress, trauma issues, and that type of thing. So I think this will touch a lot of people in many different ways. And I don't normally go into personal questions on the blog, more for privacy reasons, but since this person did ask it publicly and I did feel it was so important, I wanted to take a moment and look at this. And, mental imbalances or issues that cause anxiety, depression, or in this case, bipolar experiences, it can be debilitating for a person that's experiencing it. And if finding a root cause, maybe it was a trauma, or maybe there's something going on in your life that you need to change, or some kind of a triggering event, it's not possible to really go there and deal with it from the root source that's creating this strife within your life. People can find themselves wanting or needing to go on meds to bring some element of peace and even save their life. So I totally understand from that perspective what's going on here. The result from seeking out a more medical intervention can be a dulled sense of who you are, which many people don't like, but it can be hard to navigate what path to go on. It's like trying to pick the best choice and you just don't really know what you're doing or what the meds are actually doing. So what I wanted to do is take it a step further and look a little deeper and to explain what these meds do and why do you feel this way. And I get that when someone takes an antidepressant, the body starts to make extra serotonin, or depending on the drug that you're on, some kind of like a happy hormone, and the body starts to be overly flooded with this hormone. And when that happens, it creates a desensitization, like you become desensitized to the serotonin. And when something that would normally, make you feel happy, whether it's a puppy or cotton candy or something funny, you might smile, but you don't get the same squirt of happiness that maybe you once did. You start to level out and everything becomes the same emotion. And eventually you need to increase the drug because you build a tolerance and it doesn't have the same effect. And that's why people most times have to either increase amounts or change drugs or use some kind of a booster to have the same effect, because you build that tolerance to the serotonin that you're being, I guess, artificially making, or that type of thing as a result of the drug. And I get that this is also why when people could try to go off these drugs, you experience rage and wild ranges of emotion. Your body has to begin producing serotonin naturally. It's not used to having to do that. And the amounts that your body normally makes is much lower than the amount you make when you're on an antidepressant. The drug itself may not be addictive, but you're going through a serotonin withdrawal, which can feel very brutal for those that have experienced it. You know what I'm talking about. It can take weeks or months to even level out, depending on how you manage your emotions. For example, when you exercise or you do things that create endorphins to offset not having a drug produce something that makes you feel happy, that can ease it, most definitely. But if you don't have a replacement to make you happy when you try to go off of these drugs, it can be a very long and very intense situation that you find yourself in. On a spiritual level, I get that most antidepressants cloud the pineal gland. Not only can you develop a kind of a so what attitude, the pineal looks like it has a film on it, making it more difficult to access. So you're inhibited from that perspective as well. And that was really what I got regarding this. I hope that it shed some light, maybe was helpful, maybe explain some things that you didn't understand, by all means, please leave a comment. Don't forget to like my videos, share my channel. All that helps me out a lot. Again, I'm Lynn with Psychic Focus at psychicfocus.blogspot.com. Thank you. Bye.